So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to declare the Clydebank Community Sports Hub officially open.
That's right, a huge amount has been achieved in a very short time. I know the whole project has been on the go for nearly 7 years now, so it has been a long piece of work in many ways, but from the time when the first sod was turned back earlier this year to the official opening today has been a very quick process, and it's really great to be here to see such an extraordinary facility that's been put in place through collaboration between different sporting organisations here in West Dunbartonshire and across Scotland.
You know, this is a world-class facility that we have here now in Scotland, and the GA are so proud of the facility that is now available here for Gaelic Games. First of all, I want to give great credit to the local unit here, Glasgow Gaels, for their innovation, their foresight and the work that they've put into this project. And you know, speaking to the Glasgow Gaels as I have today in terms of Gaelic Games going forward here, I'm hugely optimistic for the development of the game here in Scotland.
Sometimes a bit surreal, really. It feels like we've had thousands of meetings maybe and thousands of hours sitting down planning it and discussing it and what it would look like, and now we're here and it's a reality, and we can train on it, we change here, we use it, we've played on it. It's just wonderful. This is as good as it's a facility as any rugby club at any level in Scotland, and we're fantastically proud of it. And as I say, that hopefully this gives us a facility and an opportunity for our club to grow and grow our membership, grow our capability, and generally just be a really good rugby club.
I think even having obviously the clubs today brought some kids along, but there was about 40 kids from the local primary schools as well, and I know that's going to get followed up with some additional taster sessions for the local schools to hopefully encourage local kids to come and take part, whether it's rugby, Gaelic football, Taekwondo or football. That this is a true community facility, and although we've got the existing hub members, that those clubs can grow and develop over the next couple of years and attract new members, not just kids but adults as well. And some of the funding that we got from Scottish Government was for the allotments, and I think it's really about not just what the sports clubs can get from it and use of the pitch and use of the indoor spaces, but also the use for the community, the different spaces that we can hopefully get different groups, and whether it's older people, younger people, people with disabilities, different groups using the building during the day and making the most of the facilities.
Well, it's just a fantastic asset for all of the sports at Clydebank and anywhere else in the vicinity. It's just the standard of the quality of the hall and that is phenomenal. The pitches are excellent. It will really make a big difference to the training for the kids and adults in the facility. It's so much warmer, it's lovely and clean, it's just fit for purpose, and it makes everybody so much, brings a lot of passion to what we use.
For the community, it's great to have it all under the one roof, all in the one central hub. The same for some of the children that are at school together. Some are playing rugby, some are playing the Gaelic football, some are in the Taekwondo. I know some of our players, younger brothers and stuff, are at the Taekwondo while we're at training. So for the parents it's great because they're only coming out to the one venue. One kid's doing football training on the park, and another child's indoors doing the Taekwondo. So for them it's much easier as well.
You know, we were a club for so long that didn't have a fixed home. So to have a place like this that we can truly call ours is, along with the other hub members of course, is amazing. And the development of the club is amazing in the last few years, from youth through all the ages up to senior, and this is only going to continue that development, I would imagine, and the club will go from strength to strength.
Well, you know, the Gaelic Games at university level has a facility now that they've never had before. You know, we can play games here under floodlights. We have a facility where there's a social club available to them, so they gather together for these tournaments and they can then go inside and enjoy themselves, and there's very much a social aspect to that, and that's very important.
It's been a really big piece of work, and I know that people have been working on this project for many years now and have had a vision of what they could achieve through collaboration between the various different sporting groups that are part of the project. I think they can be really proud of what they've achieved and the contribution that it'll make to the community here and to sport across Scotland.